One of the questions that people ask me all the time is, how can I grow my financial advisory business? How can I get consistent revenue? How can I get grow my assets under management? How can I get more client growth? And where this is coming from a lot of the time is your average advisor or planner or wealth manager is very well educated in providing financial advice, in dealing with pensions and investments and protection and all the other key areas. They're very heavily qualified a lot of the time, but it doesn't mean that they're very focused or even very educated on the marketing or lead generation side of the business. So what I want to do today is just boil your business down into sort of a very basic sum of its parts and help you understand how you can put some inputs in to make the whole thing drive. And I drew it out on the chart just here. So what you want to look at with your business is you have your advisory process, which most advisors are very comfortable with and do a great job with. You have the inputs coming into the business and the outputs going out. And the outputs most people would be aware of, which would be clients, revenue, and assets under management. But the key thing to make running your business easier and more profitable is to control the inputs coming in. And what do I mean by that? I mean from a marketing point of view, what you actually need to do. Many advisors will rely solely on referrals from current clients, which can be fine, but it can also be very inconsistent, as in some months you may get many referrals and other months you may get none at all. Or if you're a newer advisor with a smaller book, your level of referrals might be snowballing or up to the level that you want it to be. Okay, so that's an input problem into your business. Yes, referrals can be great. Certain people rely on networking, for example, and attending networking meetings, which again can be very, very good, but it's kind of a slow burn. It often takes 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months to start seeing some results from that type of activity coming in. So the key input you need to start to control is the volume of good quality leads that's coming into your business. You know that as an advisor, if you can spend your time in front of qualified, warm leads of people who understand your service and who already perceive you as an expert, that you're going to convert them through your advisory process into clients. So the quality of the lead is very important, but also the fact that it's happening consistently. If you knew you could get 3 to 5 high value leads every single week coming into your business, and you could then move them through your process, you know that the output is going to be clients and revenue and growth in your assets under management. So my challenge to you is, how are you going to get consistent leads coming into your business? Again, not just general leads, but warm leads. And that's what we do as part of Thompson Consulting. We do done for you LinkedIn lead generation, and essentially what we're able to provide you is with consistent warm leads coming in every single month, which allows you to focus on your advisory process, and then that gives you your outputs, which are revenue, clients, and assets under management. I hope that helps you. Leave a comment on the video below to let us know what you think. Thanks very much.
If you're a financial advisor.
Okay, fantastic stuff. So well done. We're going on the half hour at the moment, which means it is time to launch into the call. I will be managing some of the microphones, and I will be making sure to remind you that if your camera's on, this is going to be put out into social media, into YouTube, into Telegram. And so I want to remind you to be the champions of your microphones, be the champions of your cameras, so that we can put this recording out. Don't take any offense if I'm muting you. It's just that we will be sharing this. I want to go straight into today's call. I want to make sure that we finish after 25 minutes. I'm in South Africa at the moment. The offices that I'm using that has decent Wi-Fi and decent electricity lock up at 6 p.m. So I'm going to make sure that we are wrapped up in 25 minutes. Well done for jumping onto this call very quickly. Who got value out of Monday's call? Just rated 1 being it was rubbish, 10 being I learned something new, I understand G999 in the tokenomics, and any number in between, 2, 3, 5, 9, 8. Let me know what understanding you got out of that. We're really hoping that it gives value to the community, that people start understanding why we're bullish on this project, why we're bullish on the coin and the ecosystem surrounding that mainnet. Awesome, we're getting a lot of good numbers here, a lot of 10s, a lot of 8s. Have a look in the chat function, fantastic. So tonight what I want to do is I want to take 24 minutes to spend time talking around the Lydian Stater coin and the G Euro coin. And so I'm going to take us all the way across to a new page so we can have a look at the numbers together. And we're going to go through a similar flow. So if you haven't yet watched Monday's recording, I really want to encourage you to do that. Some of the language that we're using to describe supply and demand is analogous, meaning that we're using examples and story in order to really get understanding. And so I want to encourage you to go and have a look at Monday night if you haven't done that yet, so that the analogies ring true. Having said that, we've covered G999, we've covered supply and demand, we've had a look at how the coin arrives into the market, where it positions in the market, and how it departs from the market. And so now we're going to have a look at Lydian Stater, and we're going to go through those same steps together. So let me dive straight into it with you. We're spending time on Lydian Stater, LYS. Now, let's get a couple of facts in play and in place so that we understand what we're talking about. Firstly, LYS is built on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's built on a chain, not our mainnet, not our blockchain. It's built on a partner or another chain, the Binance Smart Chain. The second thing that it's worth understanding is that there are 888,888,888 coins originally created. That was the number that was originally created. We're going to have a look at supply and demand, and we're going to have a look at the what are the languages that we use here. We're going to have a look at how it arrives, how it departs, and how it destroys. We're going to have a look at that on the supply side, and then we're going to have a look at it on the demand side. So it's utility or users and the number of users. So let's go ahead and look through that exercise together. So Lydian Stater. Lydian Stater is native to Lydian world, built on the Binance Smart Chain, and we're going to spend time looking at Lydian Stater and looking at supply. So we're spending time inside of supply. Firstly, let's cover the arrival of Lydian Stater. We're just going through the same process we did with G999 arrival. The first thing to note is that Lydian Stater arrived in a moment. Very different to G999. G999 has a proof of stake mechanism, which means it's continuously released into the market every minute at a set rate. Lydian Stater arrived in a moment. The protocol created 888,888,888 coins. And you can go and find this information for yourself by simply looking inside of the Binance Smart Chain Scan. Okay, it is a site dedicated to monitoring, it's an explorer to monitoring any coins or tokens that are created using the Binance Smart Chain. And you can go and it arrived into what we call a protocol wallet. That means it arrived into one contract address as a full number to be distributed from the wallet. We're going to come to destruction in a moment. So I'm going to put destruction down here. We're going to come to the moment. And I'm now going to also look at departure. Currently, the only way for those coins to be released under the contract wallet, the wallet that created all those coins in a moment, is through what we call meta mining. This is the process of releasing Lydian Stater from the protocol wallet, the contract wallet, and releasing that, departing it out into the market. It can only enter the market, depart into wallet addresses, and depart into exchange addresses through the process of meta mining. Now, at first, that process of meta mining only had 5 protocols in place. But if we go and have a look at the current meta certificates, we can see that it now has 11 protocols in place. 11 mechanisms that when you and I decide to go and purchase a meta certificate, that becomes a protocol. And depending on what we purchase, that protocol then sends instructions back to this wallet, releasing a certain amount of coins, departing coins from the protocol out into the marketplace. It arrives first in Lydian World, just so we're very, very clear on where. So Lydian World is the first landing point. And from there, it can then move into DEXs. These are decentral exchanges, central exchanges like GS Trade, and into wallets. So we can actually set it up that our MetaMask or our Trust wallets can receive Lydian status. That's the departure mechanism dictated by those meta certificates. Now I'm going to introduce a new term here, and that is an anti-flood mechanism. What does that mean? Well, in the chat function right now, let me know how often Lydian's data get released into the market based on the certificate. Let me know in the chat function, how often does Lydian's data get released? In other words, depart the contract protocol and enter into our wallets. According to the protocols that are in place, the 11 meta certs. Okay, someone's saying daily. Daily is not the right answer. Someone said 45 days. That is right. Someone has said 15 days. That's right. Someone has said 45 days. That is correct as well. 90 days. That's also correct. You see, the meta certificates that are in existence have an anti-flood protocol in place, which means that the coins all the coins don't arrive at the market tomorrow. It's released according to the protocol of the meta certificate that you have activated. That's its departure point. That's how it enters into your and my wallets or onto central exchanges and decentral exchanges. Let's have a look at the destruction, because again, we're looking at supply, right? We've got no more coins arriving. They all exist at the moment. There's no other coins arriving. The only way that they are leaving this point of arrival, departing into the market, is through the process of meta mining, according to whatever protocol you have. And there's an anti-flood mechanism, which means they're not all arriving at the same time. People can't dump this coin suddenly. Like we saw Luna Terra over 3 days. Went from $30 all the way down to 3 cents. No anti-flood mechanism in place.
Recording
to
in progress.
The release of that token out into the marketplace. Let's look at destruction. Currently, there is no burn protocol in place. Very different to G999. G999 has a burn protocol according to use, according to tax, according to fees. Lydian's data has what we call a managed burn protocol. What does that mean? It means that there is a wallet, a dedicated wallet that we can choose to send coins to, or the main wallets that hosted coins can send coins to. And we actually saw a managed burn take place 1 month ago. People ask, well, how many coins were burnt a month ago? 90% of the coins were burnt a month ago. So the supply is no longer 888 million. because 90% was burnt in a managed burn process. That's the supply currently in place. And I know it looks messy, but just go through it logically. How did it arrive? It arrived in a moment inside of a contract address, a protocol. How many arrived? 888,888,888. How is it released from that protocol? Through the process of meta mining. How often is it released? Depends on the certificates, the protocol. Every 15, 30, 45, 90 days. How is it destroyed? How does it disappear out of the marketplace? Through a managed burn. We've seen 90% of it burnt off already. Will we see more? We don't know. Let's wait and see. Let's talk about use or utility for Lydian's data. Oops, going the wrong way. Let's talk about use or utility for Lydian's data currently. Lydian's data, utility. And let's put over here users. Utility at the moment for Lydian's data. In the chat function, let me know where we can use Lydian's data. What is its utility currently? Let me know in the chat function right now. Have a look and see if we've been tracking with some of its uses. So Craig got it spot on already. We can use it in our capital load inside of where? Inside of meta mining. And you might be going, why would that be a use? Well, right now, if I put money in the bank, I can choose to take whatever interest I use and put it back into the same bank. Why would I want to do that? Because I'm taking the interest and I'm redeploying that capital to keep earning for me. Guess what? We can take what we're earning in Lydian's data and we can redeploy it back into more mining. Okay, that's one of the uses. What is one of the other uses that we see Lydian's data being used for at the moment? I think Steve Morris hit it on the nail just now. Yeah, we've got quite a few people putting it in now. Absolutely right. The purchasing of meta estate city development. Meta estate city developments, particularly right now, the time that this call is happening on the 1st of June 2022, we're seeing the first city going up in Portugal. Now you might be saying, well, you know, that's not really a use. Isn't there some other use case for it? Well, it is a big use. Let me explain something right now. Lydian World is designed as an e-commerce site. That means if Nike wants to sell shoes, if the little local shop down the road that has an online presence wants to now move cell phone covers, if an up-and-coming artist wants to launch some of their sound bites, if an NFT creator wants to host a museum, if an artist wants to host a concert, they've now got an environment inside of Lydian World to do that. And the meta estate developments, we even have the technology where an architect using a program similar to CAD can design an entire building, timestamp it into Lydian World. This utility will grow. It's still early days. And then lastly, as some people have pointed out, we're going to be seeing it being used in the minting process of NFTs going forward as well. So those are the uses, the utility, which means obviously the users will be anybody who's plugged into Lydian World. So can the citizenship count move from 300,000 to 3 million? Why not? What sort of demand would that put on the coin as it's coming into market? And more specifically, who controls the release of that coin? If we go back one step, I want you to think carefully on this. Who at the moment controls the flow of Lydian's data? It's you and I. It's whoever is meta mining, it's whoever bought a meta certificate, has put a capital load in and is receiving Lydian data. We control its flow into the market. When we started these calls on Monday, the goal of the call was to understand how G999 has a relationship with Lydian World. We've covered that based on use and utility, how that use and utility affected its supply, how the mechanics or the tokenomics, the arrival, departure, and destruction of that coin affects supply. We've now covered Lydian's data. We've covered its use in the Lydian world. We've covered its arrival point at 888 million. We've discussed its departure points through the protocols of meta mining, and we've discussed over 90% already being burnt out the market in a managed burn. We've got mainnet covered, we've got Lydian world covered. The only coin that we need to briefly cover now is G Euro. It's the newest coin that we're talking about. People are still trying to understand its role within our ecosystem. And to understand its role, we do need to focus on these three letters in the name. We need to focus on these three letters in order to unlock why it exists. Which massive financial house trading platform that does €1 trillion in trade per annum has the company recently aligned itself with in order to provide a meta brokerage account, a meta trading account, a managed portfolio inside of a regulated space? Lots of people are typing. If you're not sure, have a look in the chat function. You're spot on right. Be the Swiss. Now, to fund those meta brokerage accounts, we're going to fund it with cryptocurrencies. We're a metaverse environment, we're blockchain centric, we're using cryptocurrencies. BD Swiss, on the other hand, as a regulated licensed entity, is managing those portfolios inside of stocks and shares, Forex, CFDs. Those markets are going to revert back to the local currency. And so we need to have a cryptocurrency inside of our ecosystem that can neatly translate from whatever the fluctuating values are in our volatile markets and immediately timestamp it into a stable coin within regulated markets. And hence the arrival of the G Euro. So that now we have the ability to move value from volatile, young 13-year-old markets like cryptocurrencies into stable. So what do we call a coin that is stable in nature? We call that coin a stable coin. Now, some of the best stable coins in the world are coins that are backed by value. BD Swiss has large volume pools. Mr. Heights, the chairman of the board, has a large capital. And so they've created a volume pool that is matching any cryptocurrencies that are arriving or being put into a managed certificate. That cryptocurrency's value is immediately timestamped and converted into a euro value. And that euro value is now traded out on those markets. We track that euro value for regulatory purposes inside of the stable coin. So for every G Euro that exists, or every G Euro that exists, there is a euro giving it value. A stable coin. So to answer the question on how does a G Euro arrive at the market? How does a G Euro depart? How does it get destroyed? Slightly different environment here. G Euro only arrives at the market in a 1-to-1 ratio based on the euro that backs up the moment we timestamp the crypto out of the volatile market into a stable market. 1 for 1. Does it get destroyed? No, it just gets exchanged. Can it get more and more into the market? Yes, as we move from a couple $1,000 of Bitcoin into a stable coin, that value timestamps behind it, 1-for-1. Is this making sense as to why the G Euro now exists? And why there's obviously discussions around a G Swiss franc and a G, I want to say gold, but I don't want to get this wrong on whatever the ticker is going to be. But we're starting to see a move because of what BD Swiss is putting in place. We're needing to have a vehicle that takes us from volatility into stability so that that can be traded inside of a stable, regulated environment. That's how the G Euro exists. We've covered all three coins, which has enabled us to cover our main net. It's enabled us to cover our native token for Lydian World, and it's enabled us to cover the token that is managed inside of our managed broker portfolio. If this has been super useful, let me know. We've got Stephen asking some questions of G Euro to G999. So I do want to cover that very quickly because we do need to cover utility and use. Utility with G Euro is obvious. It's managed, it's traded, it represents value inside of those different marketplaces. But more than that, it has a relationship with G999. So I want to come all the way back to here. Cast your minds back to Monday. Wow, this got pretty busy. Remember that we spoke about utility creates burn. So I want you to picture that these are flames. And the more utility, then the more burn of G999. Well, guess what? G Euro, when it is sold, has a 2% burn fee. That 2% tax or burn fee fetches G999 from the market and burns it. Another utility added to G999, another burn mechanism to decrease its supply. And now we've gone full circle on how G999 has a role inside of Lydian World, how Lydian World has created all these utilities to burn G999, how BD Swiss has brought an extra product, service, and offering into Lydian World, and how when people sell out from their portfolios, their 2% goes back into G999's burn. It drives me nuts when people jump onto our chat groups and jump onto our Facebook groups and say G999's got no utility. It drives me nuts when people say, what's protecting its price? It drives me nuts when people say, why are we focused on BD Swiss? We should be focused on, man, this stuff drives me nuts. So please, please share these two videos. Monday's video on the tokenomics of G999. Share this video, and then let's go build a massive business. Because the only thing that you and I are in control of is how many users we can bring into the ecosystem. BD Swiss knows what it's doing. Alex and the team who've worked out the tokenomics, they know what they're doing. Lydian World is a metaverse. It knows what it's doing. You and I just need to bring the user base. That's it. That's our role. That's what we can do. So let's not complain. Let's not find reasons to point fingers. We've got everything in place. Let's go get this done. So I want to thank you for your time. I've got to leave 5 minutes early so that the lights don't get turned off here. Looking forward to seeing a bunch of you. Tomorrow, Thursday, is back to our normal flow. And so you've all got Harry Funsky walking you through Lydian World, the numbers, the data. Go spend time on that. Have a fantastic evening, afternoon, morning. Cheers, everyone.
Hello, this is Greg Gary coming to you on May 30th in the year 2022. This presentation is brought to you by Gold Standard Partners and its affiliate companies. This program is about wealth transfer. Yes, we are in a new era of time. There are huge opportunities around, and this, I believe, once you understand what we are doing, you will believe this is one of those great opportunities. The picture in the middle here is our head office in Dubai, and there you see Mr. Joseph Haidt, chairman of the board with one of our partners. Well, if you haven't been to Dubai, it is an incredible place. It's the safest city in the Middle East. It's beautiful, it's progressive, it's amazing, and also the United Arab Emirates, the nation that Dubai is in, is extremely crypto friendly and metaverse friendly. They are aggressively pursuing this realm of business. That's good news for us. Well, the new digital era is here with Lydian.world, metaverse with meta mining, meta trading. Okay, let me stop for a minute. I know that you may be new to this and your head already may be spinning. So remember that all of us involved in this entity, this was all new to us a year and a half ago. So you can learn this, bear with us, get your questions answered. Okay, meta brokerage, meta estate, city development, you might have heard the term NFTs, meta gaming. So that's what this whole world is about. And again, go easy on yourself. However, probably what's most important to anybody looking at this is that there are huge wealth transfer opportunities contained herein. So please stop the video and read this disclaimer. I'll read the last line. This presentation is not financial advice and was designed for educational purposes only. Thank you very much. Well, we're very proud of what we call our ecosystem. This thing is huge. We have a trading platform, master nodes and staking, GS DeFi, GS Telecom, GS Lifestyle, which is a system to get in and out of fiat currency to cryptocurrency and also moving large amounts of money around the world, GS Bank. We have precious metals coming, NFT capability, exclusive living, which is our tokenized real estate platform, GS Media to get the word out there, and GS Partners is the business entity should you decide to get involved in the marketing side of this with us. And all of these connect to each other in the ecosystem, back and forth all around to each other, making it all work together. And of course, right in the center of it all is the incredible Lydian world. Underpinning all this is the G999 utility cryptocurrency. Anything that happens in this system goes through our G999. Well, here's a close-up shot of Joseph Haidt, Mr. Joseph Haidt, who we love and respect. We respect him because he means business. He desires to be #1 in the world in this space, and love because he is a very generous man that truly wants everybody involved to prosper. My wife and I can say that. We can look you straight in the eye and tell you this is very true. To his left is Alex Kochendow, the genius behind all the incredible technology behind this system. Wait until you see the GS Partners website and all going on there, and also Lydian world. It is absolutely extraordinary what's happening here. You're going to hear the names of some of the big players in the system, but that's part of the attraction right now going on as we have world famous people coming into the system. All right. Well, we just launched another phase in Dubai, and these are what we call the big three partnership. Okay, so BD Swiss, wow, 12 years old. It's a brokerage, top 3 in the world with huge numbers beside it. I'll get to that in a minute. Pardon me. Number two, attraction of metastars. World boxing champion Floyd Mayweather. Wow, that's huge. World football superstars like Roberto Carlos and Michael Salgado and others are coming. So meta states, city developments, we create and construct entire cities with top architects and designers and real estate moguls. It's absolutely mind-boggling. We get to play with millionaires and billionaires in the system, but yet you don't have to be one. Let's talk about the hot product that you will want to understand and partake in. One metaverse certificate, many income opportunities. Look at this, up to 4.15% per week, 300% over 18 months. Hey, how's your bank doing? What are they promising you? Maybe 4.15% in a year. So that's contingent on something. I'll explain that in a minute. But look at all that BD Swiss is involved in their trading. Not just cryptocurrency, but multiple financial entities. Now, meta trading products, high leverage up to 2,000%, it says. So that's not saying you're going to get 2,000%, okay? There are high risk, high percentage possibilities, but again, up to you, whether you want to go high risk or low risk. So you can have them trade for you, you can shadow a trader, or you can do it on your own. Details coming, you'll know it all by the end of June, but this is definitely the month to put your foot into this, and you'll see why by the end of this presentation. And also we have something called meta mining also with high percentages, okay? Now, if you wish to get involved in the business side of this, if you've always wanted to do something online, if you've wanted to work from home, or if you've wanted to travel the world and carry your business with you, this is a great opportunity here. It's all, the websites are all set up for you. The support videos and the teams around you, they're all here. I've been at this since its inception. The people are great, a real sense of family and support across lines. Never seen anything like it. It's a 9-level pay plan. So that means you introduce this to somebody, and by the way, you don't have to do this, okay? You can just come in with your assets, put your wealth in, and let it spew off residual incomes for you. Or you can do this, okay? Or both. So 9 levels. So for the first 3 levels, all you have to do to partake in that is bring in 1 new person. The next 3 levels, all you have to do is bring in another person. The next 3 levels, all you have to do is bring in 1 more person. 3 people, and you're generating from 9 levels of residual income. If you want to go to lwmetaverselaunch.com, those are our current set of videos that sort of give a high level, exciting explanation of what's going on. Now, there are some significant promotional offers on between now and July 1st. You'll see June 30th on some slides here, but that's just to try to get that in your head so you don't wait till the last minute. Metaverse certificate, get up to 300% over 18 months on the value of your Metaverse certificate paid weekly. Wow. Now that is contingent that you do something else, and I'll explain that in a minute. You also are given a Metaverse Meta Broker managed account, and I've talked about that. And inside of that account, you're going to get whatever you put in there, you're going to get 100% bonus. Can you say free money? All right, meta trading, we've talked about that already. You can earn low risk realm, medium risk, or high risk, okay? And meta mining, same thing. You're mining for Lydian staters, and you're getting whatever you put in, you're getting 100% match. Just amazing. You need to get your certificate in June, okay? All right. So here's a little bit of an overlay of what it looks like. Citizenship, so you get the certificate, you get a voucher to acquire citizenship, and you'll want to get citizenships in Lydian World because they are paying a residual income. And the more citizenships you get, the more residual incomes you're going to get. And wealth continues to pour into these citizenships, thereby increasing your opportunities. Meta mining, okay? There's an extraordinary deal on right now where you can take G9s, and even though they're priced at around 0.005, 0.006, 0.007, the company will buy them off you for 0.02 as you load the meta mining. Well, that's like a 500% gain. And then we're talking about harvesting as well. Amazing opportunity. Meta broker, divided up into two sections: the certificate value portfolio, that's the 300% we're talking about, and the load portfolio. And there you can earn low risk, medium risk, high risk. So there's a nice overview of how we're doing this. Okay. Oh, and of course, the 100% load match in all these entities. I want to tell you just a little bit more about BD Swiss. The credentials for this company is amazing. 1 trillion yearly trading volume last year, 1.6 million registered and used accounts, 55+ million trades executed. Those numbers are not hocus pocus. It's all audited. They don't say anything unless it's true. Trading in multiple areas, as I said earlier. They have received multiple awards in this space. Well, they're number 3 in the world. This is my favorite slide. This is the CEO of BD Swiss presenting in Dubai, talking about their licenses. The problem in this time in history, there's a lot of people that have set up these systems, but they're not licensed and they're not necessarily experienced. You put in your wealth, it looks good, you're receiving some of it, and then one day you wake up and there's nothing there. And I am so sorry for all of us that has happened to. But this is a great opportunity to redeem. This is a credible partner with a 12-year track record. Look at the broker. As I said, you get a voucher in the value of their certificate. It's divided up into 2 accounts: BD Swiss certificate portfolio and the load portfolio. In the load portfolio, you can decide how you trade. In the certificate portfolio, that's where that 300% happens. Here's an example. I call it 33 for 300. So there's your citizenship voucher in the value of the certificate. And there is your certificate portfolio in the value of the certificate. And over to the right, you just simply need a minimum load at 33% of what's called the full load of the certificate. So if you look over to the right, you look at the planet there, Proxima Centauri, maximum load 500. So whatever 33% of 500 is, you put that in. That would activate that 300% opportunity, and you get an amount over 18 months. And it says monthly here, but it's paid weekly. And of course, you are trading with your main portfolio. My goodness, it's like a main course with a dessert table here, folks. So let's talk about the 100% match. Let's look at that visually. So everything is the same. However, what's happening? Look at the right. So you've got your main portfolio load. They're going to double it. Just like that. You put that load in and they're going to double it. They give you another certificate with the same amount of load. So it looks like this. It's akin to you've simply doubled your trading portfolio. Can you believe this? Limited time. You need to get your certificate in June. Okay. So it pays to be early. June 30th deadline on certificates, formally July 1st. Okay. So you get your certificate. You've got the 300% opportunity. You've got the 100% load match opportunity. Trading profits up to 500. Please get back to the person who sent this to you. All right. How does this work? Register a free account. You'll get a referral link from somebody who sent you this video. Please honor the system and get back to that person, not somebody else. Okay. Step 2, fund your account. You can bring in with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. Okay. And then you're going to activate your Gold Standard Partner membership What are the benefits of the membership? Blockchain Academy. If you're new, you can get more educated. Special member only discounts, special member only promotions. The promotions in this system are incredibly generous. I'm talking millions of dollars worth. The Lydian World Citizen Voucher, $1 million website. Wait till you see GS Partners and wait till you see Lydian World. It is beautiful. It is professional. It is functional. Limited edition NFTs valued at 28 USDT just from the get-go. Ability to receive stock in the parent company. And of course, your referral link, and all this for 33 USDT, very significant value. So that's your membership. Then you're going to purchase, you're going to make a decision, purchase one or more of these certificates. Then you're going to place the certificate in a country of your choice. The person that brought you will help you do all that. And then you're going to start earning. Well, I said this was going to be about wealth transfer. I hope by now that you are titillated, if I can say such a word, or that you're excited, that you want to know more. Please, please, please get back to the person who brought this video to you and get your questions answered. Please don't be cynical. I know we've heard a lot of bad news. We've heard a lot of fake news. There's been a lot of systems like this that have been bogus. This is not. Get your questions answered until you feel good inside that this is the real deal. But don't be cynical, okay? I know I don't know you, but don't be cynical. Get your questions answered fully, and then let your yes be yes and your no be no. Thank you. So it is a new era in time. Maybe you're sensing that. It is harvest time. Seed, the Bible talks about seed, plant, harvest. Well, we are seeding and we are planting and we are desirous of harvesting. So the new digital era is here with Lydian World. This is the most exciting time. Please get back to the person who sent this to you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Hello, this is Greg Gary coming to you on May 30th in the year 2022. Hello, this is Greg Gary coming to you on June 1st in the year 2022. This short presentation is about wealth transfer. It's about a new era of time, brought to you by Gold Standard Partners, our new partner, BD Swiss, Lydian World, and our new brand ambassador, world champion, Floyd Mayweather. Dubai, if you've never been to Dubai, it is a beautiful place, a stunning place, a supernatural city. I mean, the vision of the projects going on there are stupendous. So please also know that the United Arab Emirates is promoting the digital economy. I'd like to give you a quick introduction and overview of this, what might be a new term for you called metaverse. Metaverse, you know, the world is moving away from the Internet of Things and the cloud and Web 2.0 and on to the metaverse. Metaverse is a fully realized digital world. We know about video games where you build your own world, cryptocurrencies, virtual and augmented reality. So metaverse are all those things combined and more. And the defining quality of metaverse is a feeling like a presence inside the system. It's like you'll be there designing and interacting. And meta means beyond. So you can get together with friends and family, and you can work there, you can play there, you can shop and create in a metaverse. It's like an alternative digital reality where you can take trips, try on clothes, just let your imagination fly, and it can happen in a metaverse. Well, what are the business implications of this? Well, you can help people work and collaborate inside a metaverse. You can sell products inside the platform. You can shop in a metaverse and click on an item and then have it delivered in real time to your home. What about 3D digital twin technology? You can create accurate replicas of physical locations, and engineers can actually imagine, build, and then go forth and build in real time. I have a dream home and a dream company that I want to build inside a metaverse, and then go forth and make it happen in real time, outside in the real world. So finance and education and healthcare are going to undergo major transformations because of this technology. What about events? Swedish group ABBA launched Avatar's digital experience recently inside, and all the ABBA fans were there. Kumo Space offers playing virtual music together. Imagine playing music in a metaverse with other people from around the world. You can interact with brand makers and speakers and exhibitors in a 3D holographic form. But what about marketing? Obviously, you probably know marketing is going to be huge inside metaverse. Great space for luxury brands, collectibles, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And the key in all of this is early adoption. And so you have found a metaverse where you have the capability for early adoption. Here's the disclaimer. I'll just read the bottom line. This presentation is not financial advice and was designed for educational purposes only. I love to brag about our ecosystem. We have a trading platform, masternodes, and staking, GS DeFi. Now, let me stop for a minute. If you're new to this space, don't get freaked out by all the new terminologies. A year and a half ago, most people on this platform did not know these names, but as you get more involved, you will understand. GS Telecom, GS Lifestyle, which helps you get in and out of cryptocurrency from the fiat currency world. GS Bank, Precious Metals Digital is coming. NFT certified ownership, NFTs, non-fungible tokens. They have actually outperformed cryptocurrencies in the last year. Exclusive living, tokenized real estate. That's right, real estate on the blockchain. GS Media and GS Partners, which is the business entity in the whole system, should you choose to get involved in helping to spread the word about this platform. Of course, in the middle of it all is Lydian World, which is a metaverse, and underpinning all of it is the G999 utility cryptocurrency. If you want to do anything anywhere in this system, you need this cryptocurrency. So the new digital era is here with Lydian World. Metaverse with meta mining, meta trading, meta brokerage, meta estates, city development, NFT meta markets, meta gaming, and so much more. I love the motto: explore, earn, and have fun. Why not? Well, here is Joseph Haidt, our chairman of the board, and he is both loved and respected. Loved because although he's a man of wealth, he doesn't hold himself higher than anybody else. He's hardworking and cares about everybody involved in this platform. And of course, he is bound and determined that we become number 1 in the world in this space. On his left, Alex Kochendow, genius chief technical officer with a team of over 100 tech people now running this mega project. So we are very, very proud of him. Now, the Big 3 partnership was just launched in Dubai, and our big new partner is BD Swiss. It's the launch of the world's first metaverse brokerage. It's a marriage made in heaven. And so Lydian World and GS Partners has partnered with BD Swift's 12-year-old company, top 3 worldwide broker, generating over 10 billion euros per day in trade volume, servicing 1.6 million customers. Well, let's look a little bit more deeply into BD Swiss.
As global financial markets continue to evolve, investments in online trading are now more accessible than ever before. With a daily volume of more than $5 trillion, the foreign exchange market is the most liquid in the world. Specialized in Forex and CFDs trading, BD Swiss gives you immediate access to the financial markets, enabling you to trade hundreds of instruments with just a single click. You can place your order anytime, anywhere, and have it executed in less than 10 milliseconds. BD Swiss goes the extra mile to offer you a solid trading environment by continuously investing in technological innovation with fully automated trading systems, natively designed trading platforms, and state-of-the-art server infrastructure, processing over 1.3 million transactions per month for clients from over 160 countries. Supporting clients in more than 25 languages, partnering with over 150 secure payment providers. From London to Berlin, Limassol and Kuala Lumpur, with more than 200 employees and an ever-growing community of more than 6,500 affiliate partners, at BD Swiss, we work around the clock to ensure our traders receive top-class support, award-winning trading conditions, ultra-fast execution, and top-tier liquidity in a multi-regulated environment. Behind our expanding loyal client base lie the well-coordinated efforts of BD Swiss's expert teams, analyzing traders' needs, refining workflows, investing in fintech innovation, and fine-tuning our internal procedures and processes to ensure operational excellence, resulting in a seamless omni-channel experience throughout each trader's journey. Empowering investors since 2012, at BD Swiss, we make no compromises when it comes to your trading experience. BD Swiss. We give you more than trading.
Lydian World Metaverse attracts metastars. That's right. What we are doing is attracting the likes of Floyd Mayweather, world boxing champion, world football superstars like Roberto Carlos and Michael Salgado, and more are coming. They are impressed with what they see in this system. Metastates city developments create and construct entire cities with top architects, designers, and real estate moguls such as Götz M. Fluck. Get your metastates earning for you. This whole platform is about earning potential. It's about developing and getting residual income streams for you and your family and your community. Here are some pictures of our high-end individuals whom people know from around the world. All right, so let's look at metaverse certificates. So right now it's one metaverse certificate, many income opportunities. Here's one, 4.15% per week on a certificate value over 18 months. Wow. Now in your managed account, you've got to have a load of 33.3% or higher. So, but what a beautiful combination. And this platform is not just trading crypto, it's trading multiple assets. Take a look at the diagram there. Okay, meta trading for daily profits, and they're using leverage to make us lots of money. You've got low risk, medium risk, and high risk opportunities. We also have meta mining, where you're earning up to 800% APY over the mining period in the certificate. Again, I know there's a lot of sophistication here, but just stay high level with me on this so you can get this introduction. There is a website called lwmetaverselaunch.com, and there you can look at multiple videos. Some of them are kind of glitzy and fun and glamorous, and there's a couple in there that are down to earth in terms of showing you what the business is. I'm actually going to show one of them inside of this video. Actually, you already saw that video on BD Swiss. Here are the promotional offers. The Metaverse certificate, where you can get 300% over 18 months on the value of your Metaverse certificate. As I said, paid out at 4.15% weekly. Hey, is your bank doing that well? So here's the other one, MetaBroker managed account. Okay, get ready. You better sit down. Whatever amount you load meta mining or your meta trading, your meta broker, the company will double it. You have to acquire the certificate in the month of June in order for that to happen. But that's the promise. Whatever you load, they're going to match it dollar for dollar. Meta trading, we already talked about, and meta mining, we already talked about. And again, that 100% match is for meta mining as well. So here's what it looks like. You get the certificate. It includes the citizenship voucher, and that voucher, you get the voucher is in the amount of what you paid for the certificate. So there's your money taken care of already. However, there's more meta mining, which is in Lydian staters, and then you need to load that. And then there's the meta broker, and you receive the load in the amount of the certificate cost in that system. And you load, you're loading to trade, which becomes your portfolio ongoingly. So that's what it looks like. That's the overview of the Metaverse certificate. Okay. So why would you get citizenships in Lydian World? Lydian World is a micro residual income stream for life opportunity. So there are multiple assets being put into the countries and into the cities of this metaverse, and they all earn, and a portion of that earning goes into the world itself. Now, the majority is for you, and then some is for everybody who owns citizenships. And that is a beautiful formula for success. That's a win-win opportunity. The meta mining, there's a wonderful opportunity right now in the month of June. The G9 coin is running at about 0.006, 0.007. You can acquire those, and then the company will trade them with you at 0.02 cents. So depending on what you buy those coins at, that's almost a 500% gain. Plus there's up to an 800% harvest depending on which certificate. Meta broker, you get the certificate value in a portfolio. When you put 33% into the load of your account, it triggers a 300% over 18 months earning on the certificate value in your portfolio. So if you put $49 in as a certificate, you're going to earn 300% on 49. If you put 10,000 in, you're going to earn 300% on 10,000. It's an extraordinary opportunity. And then of course, your main portfolio that you've got the 33% or higher in, you can trade low risk, medium risk, or high risk. Remember, BD Swiss is third in the world. They are highly credible and highly awarded. And again, remember, you get that 100% match, whether you load in meta mining or whether you load in meta broker. A little bit more on assisted trading. I know you already saw the video, but just to highlight, they did 1 trillion in volume last year, 1.6 million registered accounts, 55 million trades executed last year. Again, they trade in multiple areas. They are highly awarded by 3 different associations. This is my favorite. Last year, 6 million registered accounts, 55 million trades executed last year. Again, they trade in multiple areas. They are highly awarded by 3 different associations. associations. This is my favorite right here because it shows that BD Swiss is licensed in multiple jurisdictions, and there's so many trading platforms out there, and you who are watching this may have been ripped off in one of these platforms. They either did not have the capacity to maintain their promises, or they weren't licensed, or both. So we are licensed, we are compliant. That is very, very important. And you who are sophisticated in the realm of putting money into platforms like this, or you who are brand new, it's for both. It's an opportunity to make great gains. So here's what one certificate looks like: 49 to get in, and maximum load is 400. As I said, that you get the citizenship voucher in the cost of the certificate, and you end up with 2 portfolios. One is the value of your certificate, and the other is what you decide to put into as a load. You get an amount for the 18 months, but you're actually, it says monthly, but you're paid weekly on this. And the higher you go, of course, the more you're going to be paid. And again, once again, look to the right, they're going to give you a 100% duplicate of what you've got in your load. So it's like a double load now that you're trading in your main portfolio. Isn't that spectacular? Again, you have to get your certificate in the month of June. You can load anytime after that, but June is the month for certificates. So remember, the citizen voucher comes with every certificate. The 300% opportunity is here. The 0.02 G99 opportunity is here. The 100% load match is here. Trading profits up to 500%. What do you need to do? You register a free GS Partners account. Someone who sent you to this video will give you a referral link. Then you're going to bring in crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT into your account. You're going to activate your membership, which is only 33 USDT per month, but the benefits far outweigh the 33. You're going to purchase a certificate. You're going to load that certificate into Lydian World, and you're going to start earning. It's just that simple. If you are one who wants to, so you can come in just as, look, I want to park my money, all right? Just let me park my money and reap the profits, reap the gains, no problem, help yourself, okay? You can also, if you want to help spread the word and tell others about this, if you're going to do that, why not earn off of it? And that's what the GS Partner opportunity is. Very simple. You send out a video like this, you invite people to webinars. If they want to do this, they can. If they don't, they won't, not a problem. And all you need to do to earn 9 levels down, that means you tell Joe about it, and Joe tells Mary, and Mary tells Sue, and on it goes down 9 levels. Well, you're going to earn off of that. You're going to earn off volume. You're going to earn off commissions. You're going to earn off the certificates, and you're even going to earn off trading volume from those people in those 9 levels. What do you need to get 9 levels? Simply bring in 3 of your friends and family or business associates. Pretty darn simple. Well, I hope you will agree that this is a new era in time. This is about wealth transfer. The Bible talks about seed, plant, harvest, seed, plant, harvest. Well, we are seeding and planting in this time, and we will be harvesting. Well, this has been Greg Gary. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And please honor the system. Get back to the person who sent you this video. Thanks very much, and God bless you.